Hey guys, welcome to OnFireRobloxScripting, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a restricted area in which you would need some kind of keycard to get in. So let's just get right into it. So before we start, we need to get an actual keycard. So I'm just going to use one from the toolbox. So I'm just going to click on toolbox, and then if you search in keycard, low-key any of these work. So I'm just going to choose this one, press OK, and this will just put it into the starter pack. What that means is when you start a game, starter pack is what you start off with. So we'll be starting off with the keycard. Now if you want to see where this keycard is located, go under the home tab, open up the Explore and Properties. Under Explore, if you go under starter pack, you'll see where your keycard is. So once you have your keycard, we're going to need an actual area to restrict or enclose. So I'm just going to quickly create a very simple one. Alright, so this is going to be my enclosed or restricted area. So I'm trying to restrict who enters whatever's in the middle there. Now obviously I just have a red wall. You can replace it with something like a door or a fence, whatever you want. I'm just going to go under the Explore. We're going to rename this. I'm going to rename this to my restricting wall. Something simple like that. And then under the restricting wall, click the plus, enter in a script. And I'm just going to rename this to restrict handler. I'm going to zoom in a little bit and you can now write what I write. So we're going to start off with some services. So we're going to get the player service. So local player equals to, and this is going to be game colon get service, and then inside the brackets put in quotation marks, put in players. After that we're going to need a variable. So there's just going to be one for the script. So it's going to be local wall, and that's going to be equal to script.parent. And after that, we can write in our function. So this is going to be wall.touched colon connect function, and then put in brackets, and you can write in hit, and then go out one, and then go down the line. So what this means is whenever the wall is touched, then we'll run some lines of code. And what we're going to run is we're going to first check if a player has hit the wall. So to do that, you're going to write if hit and hit.parent colon find first child, and then inside the brackets put in quotation marks, and then write in humanoid, and then outside the brackets put a space, write then, and then go down the line. So that just checks if it's a character or a human that has touched the wall. If it is, then we're going to get some variables. So we're going to start off with the character. So local, I'm going to put in char for character, and that's going to be equal to simply hit.parent. And after that, we're going to go get the player. So local player, this time with a lowercase p. This is going to be equal to player with a capital P, and then colon get player from character. And then inside the brackets, we're going to put in char, which stands for our character. After that, we're going to get the backpack. So local backpack equals to, and this is simply player dot backpack. After that, we're going to go down the line, and this is where we're going to check if they have our key card. If they do, then we let them in. If they don't, then we don't let them in. So this is simply going to be if char colon find first child, inside the brackets put in quotation marks, and this is going to be our key card. So make sure that whatever is inside of this quotation mark is spelled exactly the same as your restricting item. So for me, it's going to be my key card with a capital K. Just make sure that you match yours with your name. And then I'm just going to write an or, and then we're going to put in backpack colon find first child, inside the brackets put in key card, and then we're going to write a then. So the reason that we put an or here is because technically with Roblox items, when you have it inside your inventory, it's in your backpack, but if you take it out, it goes under your character. So you want to make sure that no matter which one we're looking for, we're checking for both cases. But obviously if you want them to only access the area if they are holding the key card out, then you would remove the backpack. Or if you want them to only access the area if it's inside their inventory, you remove the character part. I'll show more examples of this later in the video. But first, let's just allow them in. So with the wall, you simply write something like wall.canCollide equals to false, which means you can collide with it. And then task.wait, this is a short cooldown. I'm just gonna put in 1 for 1 second. and then wall.canCollide equals to true. So that should be it for my script. So let's go test it out. So if I enter the game right here, I have a key card and I have a wall. I can just walk right in. There you go. If I'm not holding the key card out, but I still have it on me, I can still walk right in. And the other walls are just normal walls. But this is the restricting wall. Now let's say if I just stop the game and without changing any of the script, I'm just going to move the key card somewhere else so that when I spawn into the game, I don't have a key card. The wall suddenly acts like a normal wall and I have no way of getting in. Now if I go back into the script and let's say I want the player to only get in if they're holding out the key card, then you would want to remove all this backpack part. So you would remove all of this. And then if we go try out the game now, if it's inside my backpack, you can see I can't actually get into the wall. But if I hold out the key card, it now lets me through the wall. So one more time, if it's in my backpack, it won't let me through. If I'm holding it out, I can suddenly go through. And then the same thing goes for the other way. So if I want them to only get in if it's in their backpack, I would just remove the character part. And if I go test it out now, you can see if it's in my backpack, I can walk right through. But if I'm holding it out like this, suddenly I cannot get through this wall. So yeah, that'll be it for this tutorial. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!